Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in tonight's video, I will be discussing my thoughts on the big announcement that came earlier today from Universal that yes, indeed, a Universal Monster Shared Cinematic Universe, that's a mouthful, is indeed happening. They're calling it Dark Universe, and I like it. I like the logo. It shows like it's like basically an eclipse. At least it looks like an eclipse, like the moon is completely blocking out the sun, thus the dark part. And it looks cool. They released this awesome Monster Legacy video. It was basically like a tribute to all of the classic horror Universal monsters. And obviously, we're going to be seeing a couple of them reimagined in the next couple of years. And so, along with this confirmation, it's also confirmed the continued presence of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Russell Crowe's character, and his organization Prodigium, which we have seen in trailers and TV spots for The Mummy. This organization that apparently keeps tabs on monsters and potential threats to humanity's existence, or at least they control and, if necessary, eliminate evil, as they put it. So that'll have a big presence throughout the films. And moreover than that, what's very, very exciting is that it has been officially confirmed that actor Javier Bardem, who most recently will be appearing in the newest Pirates of the Caribbean movie, has indeed signed on to play the Frankenstein monster in a future Frankenstein film, which is very exciting. And we also got some confirmation regarding the next Universal Monster film. Unfortunately, it is a little more than 2 years away, but it is indeed coming. It has a release date and a title, Bride of Frankenstein, coming February 14th, 2019. Valentine's Day. Kind of fitting if you think about it for a movie about a monster and his newly created bride. And then on top of that, we have a director for the film, Bill God, I hope I don't butcher this name. Bill Condon, or Bill Condon. Bill Condon. Forgive me, Bill Condon, who recently directed the live-action hit Beauty and the Beast, will be sitting in the director's chair for this movie as well. He seems very on board and very excited about it. And I do find it interesting that we don't have a confirmation or an announcement regarding which actress will be playing Bride of Frankenstein. It was a couple years ago. The last thing I heard about this movie was that they were looking at Angelina Jolie to star as the title character, as the bride herself. But that was just a rumor, and that was a couple of years ago, and I don't know if it's still going to happen or not. I mean, that'd be cool. Angelina Jolie's beautiful, and she's a good actress, so I'm sure she could pull it off. But no word as to who the bride will be, but at least we have a Frankenstein. So we've got a mummy, we've got Mr. Hyde, we've got the Invisible Man, Johnny Depp, and we now have Frankenstein. So we're still missing a Wolfman, Dracula, and of course a creature from the Black Lagoon. So it's all very, very exciting stuff. And what I am surprised though is that they announced a while ago, at least a year ago, or maybe it might have been even 2 years ago, possibly, but it was a while ago. They announced a while ago that Johnny Depp was indeed going to play the Invisible Man. They haven't said as to when he would be playing this character, but they announced it a while ago. He was going to be playing the Invisible Man. He was going to be our new Invisible Man in an upcoming solo Invisible Man film, and possibly in some other monster movies. But that was confirmed a while ago. So I guess just saying that he'll be playing, like announcing today he was going to be playing the Invisible Man, was just them reaffirming that to us, that yes, he is indeed playing the Invisible Man. So that'll be interesting to see, and that's a great role, of course, played by the fabulous late actor Claude Rains. And Johnny Depp is a great actor, so I'm sure he's going to have a lot of fun with it and be great. So this is all very, very exciting stuff. You know, we have a name for their new universe called Dark Universe. You know, we have Frankenstein, played by Javier Bardem, who will appear in Bride of Frankenstein, of course, and eventually his own solo film. I think it's interesting how they're doing a Bride of Frankenstein movie before they do a solo Frankenstein film. But oh well, we all know the story pretty well, so Bride of Frankenstein it shall be. So on their release, on their slate, their film release slate, in terms of scheduling, the first one we have is The Mummy, coming out next month, June 9th, and then February 14th, 2019 will be Bride of Frankenstein, which means we will probably be getting an announcement for an actress who will get the role before the end of this year, maybe early 2018, I'd have to guess. I don't know. It's hard to say with movies. You never know how long it could actually take to make one. So this is all very, very exciting stuff. I remember feeling quite giddy and delighted while I was reading all of this earlier today, and that awesome group photo with Tom Cruise, Russell Crowe, Javier Bardem, Johnny Depp, and Sofia Boutella. Now, that photo does make me wonder if Tom Cruise's character, Nick Morton, is going to have a bigger role in the Dark Universe overall. You know, I had originally speculated that he was going to die in The Mummy, and I guess he very well could. I mean, nobody's seen the movie yet, so we don't know. It's just a guess. But if he doesn't, he may have some bigger role to play. Perhaps he'll become an agent of Prodigium and work alongside Dr. Jekyll when he's not crazy and acting like, and he's Mr. Hyde. So I don't know. It's hard to say, but you know, well, that's the thing. We'll know when we know, and I think we're going to get a lot of answers when we finally see The Mummy. So very exciting stuff. Very pumped. Moving on, in other news, it was announced earlier today, not too long ago, that director Zack Snyder will be stepping down as director during the rest of production for Justice League. And I believe that they have entered post-production and they may be shooting some additional scenes, but filming has officially wrapped. They are just doing some small minor reshoots. And unfortunately, the reason is very sad. I guess his daughter killed herself back in March, which is, you know, I'm amazed that they kept this age and hidden for so long, especially in this day and age where everything goes viral instantly in the age of social media. How does something like this stay quiet for so long? I mean, I give props to him for keeping quiet for so long, but I guess they felt like they could reveal it to the world. So he and his wife, Deborah Snyder, who's a producer on many of his films, they're both taking a break from their Justice League duties so they can, heal together as a family, because they have a couple other kids who really need them right now, and it sounds like both of them aren't doing so well either. So, my heart goes out to Mr. Snyder and his family. It's very, very sad. Very unfortunate. And what is a little interesting, though, is that Joss Whedon has been asked by Snyder himself to take the helm of director, or at least to oversee the final steps of post-production on Justice League. And apparently he asked Whedon to write a couple of new scenes to fit into the movie, or something like that. But I think Justice League is going to be in good hands, because it's almost done. It's almost done with production anyway, and Joss Whedon, I'm sure, will have a few things here and there, but I think it's going to be primarily a Zack Snyder film. And guys, please don't go saying horrible things like, "Oh, this will be a good movie now because Zack Snyder is not going to be directing it." That's just, come on, we don't need that kind of attitude right now. You know, regardless how you feel about the man as a filmmaker, whether or not you like his movies or any of the DC films he's done, you know, the man just lost his daughter, and he and his family are going through a pretty hard time right now, so let's cut them some slack. This was just an interesting development that I saw earlier today online, and when I read it, I almost didn't believe it, because it said, Joss Whedon to replace Zack Snyder. What? What is this? Is this like a prank article or something? And I read the whole story, and of course I'm just like, oh. So, very, very sad. But hopefully they say time heals, and hopefully Mr. Snyder and his wife and their remaining children will be okay in time. But for now, let's let them grieve, have their, let them grieve and let them have their peace, and try to give them some time and space. And in the meantime, we can distract ourselves with good things like, the Dark Universe is happening with the Universal Monsters. And there's just a lot to look forward to this year and just in the next few years alone. I mean, hell, now we have a Bride of Frankenstein movie coming out in 2019. That's pretty cool. And hopefully this year at Comic-Con, if Universal does have a presence there or a panel, hopefully we'll get some more announcements or confirmations or revelations regarding the future of the Dark Universe as to who will be playing which character and whatnot. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me for another video here on the EdWord. Don't forget to hit that like button and click that subscribe button as well. Feel free to sound off down below in the comments section. What monster movie are you looking forward to? Are you looking forward to The Mummy, Bride of Frankenstein? Is there a monster you want to see adapted, and who should play them and why? As usual, if you're going to disagree with one another in the comments section, please do so in a civil and respectful manner. Let's all be polite here, and no unnecessary hostile internet trolling either. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one, and check out my Facebook page in the description down below. Have a great rest of the night, everybody. The Mummy hits theaters June 9th. Stay subscribed for how to get excited for a video where I'll be giving you tips on how to get excited for the first Universal monster film. All right, guys, have a good one. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.